Welcome to Yes to I Do, your go-to podcast for all things wedding planning.
Hello everyone and welcome to Yes to I Do. Today we're in Rolo, which is our preparation suite, one of two. And today we are going to be talking about something a little bit controversial.
Yeah.
We're going to be talking about Bridezillas.
It feels terrible to say it.
And but we're going to discuss lots of different elements, aren't we? But we're going to discuss maybe the things that are a little bit difficult when it comes to weddings. And we know it's controversial, but we're going to do it anyway.
And a little bit awkward.
We feel
very awkward.
Yeah.
All this stuff's come out about Brooklyn and...
Yes, so at the time of
I feel
filming...
like this is why we want to do this episode. We're like,
At the time of filming, yesterday evening, Brooklyn Beckham finally broke his silence.
Oh, yeah.
On,
Dun, dun, dun.
yeah, that was good. On why he's no longer speaking to his parents.
Scandal.
Big
We've got
scandal.
the
It was a
tea
long
at
read.
last.
It's piping hot.
Scolding.
Can't
It
wait for
is.
Victoria's response.
she
Well,
will
yes,
respond?
at the moment we have not seen a response, have we? But go on, Meg, talk us through the details because you know all about this tea.
Yeah.
The drama.
So I read it all last night, and obviously it's all been a bit awkward because it's why are they not talking? Like, why is Brooklyn not associating with the Beckhams anymore? And he's basically put this big thing out saying that all this stuff happened for their wedding. Why
It's all wedding based as well.
Yeah, you know,
Sometimes that's what happens with weddings, though, unfortunately.
saying that his mom was meant to make a dress for his bride, and then she didn't do it, and then she had to then get a dress at the last minute. But then you go and you look at articles, and it's like, oh, well, I've been designing this dress with this designer for a year and a half, and it's like, who's telling the truth? Who's a liar? We'll find out.
I'm sure we'll find out in the end.
Find out more in the end.
Beckhams, please don't sue me. I'm on neither side of the argument.
And also,
Do you know what? That would be a really cool email, though, at the same time. Imagine Brooklyn Beckham.
Oh, yes,
sent an email.
I've seen your podcast.
For you.
That girl, Meg. What is she doing?
It will make a great viral moment for the podcast.
will, yeah.
Meg gets arrested.
we'll video it just for the podcast.
Yeah.
The lols.
But that's one thing that really shocked me as part of the statement, because I also read the entire statement on
very
Instagram.
How did you come on Bridgerton?
I don't know. I'm just very excited, Maggie. And basically, it said that he was supposed to have his first dance with his wife as part of their schedule, very tight schedule, as we all know. And instead of his bride being there waiting for him, his mum was waiting to dance with him. Now, this is something that we do see, but it's usually a father-daughter. But agreed. Solely agreed.
Not forced upon.
So he walked down, and I think he must have just sort of put up and shut up because they did have like 500 guests. And he danced with his mom. But apparently, and it's sort of like, quote, danced uncomfortably on him.
Love to know what that means. Also, where was Nicola at this point?
Yeah.
Watching
Yeah.
on the side of the corner, like,
Going like this.
It's my turn next. She was waiting to go and do her
She had to
dance.
book in with him because
Yeah,
Ben's
she's
got
Probably-
there
do
first.
you reckon she sensed that Brooklyn didn't want to dance with her first? Wanted to dance with...
No.
But I didn't think he did
Why
want to
would
dance
you do
with his
that
mum.
to your wife?
Wait, what?
she's
Wait,
on
you
about
want
Victoria.
Oh, right.
Oh!
That's what I mean. So maybe that's what's...
I think surely you would know, like, if you know someone really well, like a son or daughter.
Yeah.
If you'd know if they were uncomfortable.
It's like when a dog marks its territory by weeing up a tree. I feel like that's what this is like. Is it not?
Victoria was weeing up the tree.
Yeah. Brooklyn is the... I'm so getting sued.
I'm getting really warm. We need to open a window.
It's the nerves.
The nerves.
It's been really great.
It's been nice knowing you two. Thanks.
Sorry.
So yeah.
So
That's the tea with the Beckhams.
So anyway, who's had a awkward break?
So, moving on. Sorry, I always cry when I laugh. I do. I can't help it. I've got weird tear ducts. Anyway, so yes, that's the tea on that.
Yeah.
But we're also going to talk about
I'm trying to calm
some
down.
real life personal experience here as well. So, yeah. Did I knock that? Did it move?
No, make it was me.
Sorry, everyone.
Yeah.
Let me say that bit again. We're leaving that in.
Yeah.
Right.
Hang on a minute, let me just dry my tears.
Can we open that door?
So, in this episode as well, though, we are also going to put some real life experience on it, a bit of a spin. Because we see a lot of things, don't we? And I feel very lucky that I've never seen anything truly outrageous like the issues we've just discussed.
I don't think any of us have experienced that to touch wood, wherever the wood is. Yeah. Not that kind of level. But we have had some questionable moments where you sort of have to take a step back and go, how am I going to deal with this?
Yeah. I do think sometimes our job can be a performance.
Yeah.
But I think we're very, very lucky. We have some absolutely wonderful couples that we genuinely enjoy spending time with. But there are sometimes things that crop up on the day and you may not necessarily be expecting them. So it could be bride, she's feeling really stressed and something happens. It could be a mother of the bride is quite a common person that you can have conflict with, and even guests as well. I think actually guests can probably be the worst.
Yeah.
So, well, let's start with some stories then. Who's got a story?
Maggie's looking at me quizzically.
Maggie, yeah.
I'm trying to think of a story that I've got.
We have got, I mean, there is endless ones. And something that we do, while we think of more stories, one of the things that we do as a team is we do raise what we call the red flag, don't we?
For SOS.
SOS weddings. That's
SOS
the one.
wedding,
Yeah, so we call them SOS weddings
in the group chat.
But it's essentially, a little red flag that we wave to say, sort of, I may need some help with this one.
And we need assistance.
Yeah. So the way we work here is not the same as at other venues. So we allocate couples to our specific coordinators. So you will have somebody specific allocated to you. I really love that personally because it means that you really do build a relationship with these people. Yeah. And I think that's why we're very lucky that we don't have a lot of this and we have a lot of success with relationships with people. Yeah. But we do, when we have all of our weekly meetings and things, if we do feel that for any reason, if we've had any worries, complaints, there's maybe a mum who's very heavily involved but has maybe a different opinion to the bride, anything at all like that could be controversial, we say, okay, this is an SOS wedding. And we look at that and say, okay, what can we do to put things in place to change that and to make sure that everything runs smoothly? It might be, right, we need another coordinator to be up at the venue rather than in the office. We need extra staff. We need to relook at all of the planning, make sure it's watertight. We need to, anything, So
speaking of mums at weddings.
Maggie's got a story.
That's my story. It's actually like, so for instance, we've had weddings in the past where a couple may not have necessarily the time to go into intricate detail of planning their wedding, so they almost pass it on to a trusted member of their family or their friends, and they sort of say, can you help me out in this situation, and be the point of contact and plan the wedding essentially. It's almost like hiring a wedding planner but not hiring a wedding planner. And in this story that I've got, it's this situation sort of happened, but it meant that the mum of, I think it was the bride or groom, I can't remember. But they planned pretty much everything, but they had certain opinions that were very different to, say, the bride. Yeah. Which was a little bit difficult to work with.
It's tricky as well because we also deal directly with the couple, don't we?
Exactly.
And obviously,
so I had to find another way to be in contact with this couple.
What did you say?
So I'm not emailing mum on Wednesday, like, what colours would you like on the table?
It's tricky though, when there is more than one cook, it can be tricky. And it is, it's
How do you feel about it though? Because sometimes, when we have our book of visits and things come in and it says viewing with family, second viewing, third viewing,
panic,
fourth viewing,
dread.
I see them come up the path and there's 9 people, and all of those people
scared about
say something different.
And we have had show rounds and stuff before where they will come up in their hundreds. Like, I mean, there's been show rounds in the past where there's been so many people have come all in one appointment, and it's so difficult to try and explain things and sort of like
Everyone's
break down
got
how the place
nightmares.
works, because they're obviously like, if I went somewhere with all of my family, I'd be chatting to them the whole way through as well, going,
Yeah.
oh, I like this, oh, I like that
What do you
tree.
think
You're
about
not
that?
being not
But it's
listening
when
to
they
them.
go off
Yeah.
on a tangent as well, as when the both mums are getting together and they're talking about what casserole Susan made last week, and you're trying to explain what's happening on the barbecue patio, and everyone's in different areas.
And I think this is where things go wrong.
Yeah,
because
definitely.
they don't hear parts of the tour.
Yes.
And then you
Sometimes,
assume certain
exactly.
things, like,
Yeah.
you know, there are rules and regulations at every venue. And it does mean that they'll miss things like, you know, we're pet friendly, but your dog has to go home because of food hygiene for the food.
Yeah.
You know, our access time is 9 a.m. They miss all these things, and then it creates conflict for us down the line. You didn't tell us that. Well, we did. We say it in all of our appointments, you know, so it can cause conflict down the line.
That, and also you're trying to please more than one person at once.
yeah,
Yeah,
definitely.
because a lot of the time you have to impress parents.
Yes. Yeah.
So as lovely as it can seem, and can sometimes be, to bring a parent on a viewing, for us it can be really difficult.
Yeah.
It's also when the parents override the couple.
I've seen that loads of times.
doing my own thing in the main barn on a day that we haven't got a wedding. Who's this coming up the path? Oh, family are getting married here in a couple of months. We've just come to have a look around.
We have more often than
Have
you
you got
think.
a viewing?
Yeah.
No, we're just coming to scout the place out, and then you have to obviously take them round, and which is, they need to get to know it, but we also have the 360 tour. And do your family members know you're here?
Yeah,
Are you
that's
snooping
the other
behind,
thing, you
are
know,
you snooping behind
family
their back?
relationships can be complicated, you know.
Because if my mum rocked up to my venue and didn't tell me, through the roof, what you doing?
Some people want to keep it in like a surprise until the day of as well.
That, in my
essentially,
opinion, that's what I would
surprise.
do. I would not take my family to. Some people would want to show them everything, but I wouldn't. I'd want it to be like a secret.
But
Well,
you know,
You know
Come
that
up on
some
the
people
day.
genuinely would. Like my brother, for instance, probably showed everyone he
Yeah.
possibly could.
Yeah, because they're
Yeah.
excited.
But then seeing it from
The
the, other
place for
side of
this
things
is open days.
Yeah.
Yes,
If-
exactly.
If at all, I personally think you should come to open days together.
Yeah.
The two of you, and maybe you could bring mums, you know. But I think if you're going to do it, it's not a private appointment scenario. You need to hear all of that information that you're being told about the venue, because you're going to make an investment in your wedding.
It's
the
also
same-
awkward for us because we can't all fit on the sofa.
We have to push it.
Sit on the end.
I've not done that before. There's been times where I've not pulled up a chair because there's that many
just-
people.
yeah,
so I've
you
had
just
to
have to
hold
stand.
the iPad.
Yeah.
And this is what
It's like a presentation. Pretty much stood there.
Slide 3.
Well, I've got a statistic for you all.
Oh, God.
You know I love a statistic.
Yeah.
29% of couples have some sort of investment from their parents. I think that was the statistic anyway. And so it means that they are stakeholders basically in the day.
I reckon,
And
going
which
off
causes
that,
opinions.
Well,
If you're paying
going
for
off
something,
that-
you feel entitled to an opinion.
exactly. It's like
You know, there's been plenty of couples who have come and looked round on their first one and gone, yeah, love it. And then they'll be in contact a few days later and go, can I come back and bring mum? Can I bring dad?
Yeah.
You know, and obviously we always say, yeah, of course, go for it. And then sometimes you never see him again. And you know it's got nothing to do with the couple, because when you met them, they loved it.
Yeah.
Like, they absolutely loved it.
But mum's
so
kinda
you
gone,
know,
didn't really like
They,
the colour of the
parents,
curtains.
depending on their generation, they tend to prefer more of a hotel vibe. But
Yeah.
that as much as hotels are beautiful, it's not really the trend at the moment.
No.
So couples come here for a cosy barn feel. We're very modern as well, but we're also cosy, rustic. We've got a lot of heritage. But they're like, it needs to be a hotel.
Yeah.
With a sticky floor
Village
that's
hall
been
with a
there since the
buffet.
1800s, with a buffet, with vol au vents. Yeah, exactly.
Vol au vents.
Well, that's their opinion. Do you know what I mean?
Finger sausages.
Finger sausages.
What they call
Do you mean finger sandwiches?
Cocktail
Cocktail
sausages, that's
sausages.
it, not finger
finger
sausages.
sausages. What kind of
Never
planet are
heard
you
of
living
those
on?
before.
Just a normal sausage. A chipolata.
I have another good story.
Oh, come on.
So
Spill the
it was actually, it's a positive ending. So I had a lovely couple. You like the juicy ones. There was a lovely couple that I worked with who, quite similar to yours actually, they didn't really have a lot of time maybe to plan their wedding. They had children, things like that. So they had an older daughter, and she kind of came into the planning meeting. I didn't know she was coming. And she was like, I'm their wedding planner. And I was like, oh, and no. I was like, oh, I was like, okay. And I thought, oh, yeah, tread carefully. Like, you know, so we just discussed everything. It was a really nice meeting. She was really nice as well. But I was really, really worried about the day because I was thinking to myself, if she like comes in with a clipboard and a whistle, like what am I actually going to do? So
You have to whistle.
I was like, oh,
Gonna
but
borrow
then
your whistle.
she came in on the day and she planned it very, very well. Like I wasn't in contact with her. I was in contact with the couple, but she'd obviously planned everything from their side, and she did plan it really, really well. She took all the advice given. And then when she came in, she set everything up. She was very sort of like dominant over the setup, which was good, I think. And then I think she sort of didn't think about what would happen after the ceremony, like what happens. And so she leaned on me a little bit then at that time.
Okay.
And it was nice because it was like, we're working together. You know, I was worried that she would be like, why are you doing this, that, the other? But she wasn't. She was actually...
Do you reckon that's because she wasn't necessarily a mum of the couple?
Possibly, because she
I
was
feel
a
like
daughter.
that might be a bit of a different situation there.
Yeah,
because,
I think mum stands strong and they've got pride.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Whereas yours would have been more of, say, a friend of the couple, which I
Exactly.
feel like is a little bit of a different situation that way.
Yeah.
So
It was
maybe
something
that's
that
why
made me nervous and could have gone horribly wrong.
Of
But
course.
luckily, she was very, very nice and she did a great job.
At least she did the setup for you.
Yeah.
That's one thing that we
Oh,
always
that's
have to
the
do.
worst. I know what you're
That's
going to say.
Yeah.
Sorry, guys, but we can do.
Look into the camera, talk to them.
We can do your name cards, favours, and signage. Please do not give me a picture and your sashes and your flowers.
It happens more often than you
I don't know what to do with this. I'm not a venue dresser.
The issue we have with this is that we can't do it. We don't have a lot of time. There is a lot of demands for us in the morning of a wedding. We don't have the time. So if you've got 12 round tables, we've not got time to do sashes, bud vases,
If you want
LED
your
candles.
breakfast, we can't do
We can't do it. And also, there is also a very, very big risk of if we did put that out for you, then what if you don't like it?
Yeah.
So we're not
that's
going
the
to take
thing.
that risk, guys.
Yeah. Please stop leaving it to us.
We could end up putting it somewhere completely different to what your vision is.
Yeah.
And that's not what we want.
Yeah,
Or
that
you might
happens
break
to us
something as
sometimes.
well.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Don't please tell that story.
Yeah, so
Please
I've-
tell her, Meg.
I miss what we
It's
said.
still
The
here.
bride knows.
Yeah.
Can we
Yeah,
get
yeah.
it? Can we get it?
As if we're still in the office.
Yeah.
I'm
I know.
so lost because I didn't catch what you said.
Meg's going to tell you.
You're gonna know.
A while ago, as most people know, if you're getting married here or if you have got married here, whatever, we have some storage in our supplier's car park. And sometimes, if we're able to, we will help get your items from the storage unit into the venue. So I was it wasn't even my wedding. I was just being helpful.
Oh!
It was your
wedding.
I just felt like being helpful, and they were these like I can only describe them as like really large candlesticks.
They were huge.
Right, but like literally almost as tall as me, with like these glass things around the candles. So I'm being helpful, and some of them were packaged really well, some of them not so much. And
I remember this. I panicked.
I don't
Me
know.
too.
I think as I went in, I don't know if I like bashed my like side on the shed or something, but the whole thing sort of shifted, and then one of the candelabras just went, pew, and then
like slow motion.
the glass just shattered everywhere, and I thought, oh my God. And it wasn't one of these where they brought loads and loads. They'd only brought like one for each table. So this was very much red flag SOS. For the love of God, someone help me. I'm in my car, but he bolting it down to the range in Tamworth.
They left the stickers on.
They left the
thankfully
stickers on.
they left
Yeah,
the
the
stickers on.
range.
I was ringing Tamworth Road to
Try and get please hold this
Please
candlestick.
hold these
but
candelabras.
no one answered the blooming phone. And so I was there like, oh my God, and then you got
I'm
there.
literally bombing it down.
Breaking all the
Brian
speed
was
limits.
breaking all the
Lovely
speed
about
limits. I was
it,
like, I'm
isn't it?
sorry, police. I have to. It's a wedding day. I get in there, find it, buy it. Still can't find the receipt, so I can't return it. So it's just sat in the
I
office.
didn't want it,
Sat in
did
the
she?
office.
On top of the printer, sort of to ceiling height, just decorations.
Yeah.
Then you turn it on.
Yeah.
But I remember walking in and I didn't know because I couldn't remember if we discussed how we were going to handle it. So I'm trying to hide it as I'm walking in, but it's massive. So I'm like trying to stuff it in my coat. And then I walked in and the bride
We
was
didn't
like,
mention it till after,
I
did
did,
we?
yeah. Oh no,
But
I
she-
did
but
mention
she was
it
fine
to the
with it.
bride.
She was so lovely.
I remember
you know.
speaking to the bride that day, and bless her, she was absolutely lovely about it.
Yeah.
But yeah,
I
that
also
was-
have a
that
sim.
was
I am
scary.
telling a story. I can't believe I'm going to admit this now. So basically, I've done this twice. I have broken 2 things, and they were both frames. Please, if you bring picture frames, please put them in boxes or wrap them up.
Yes.
Because I picked a crate up from the storage area, and it had like slots in the side because it was a proper crate. It slipped through there, landed on the stones, and the glass just shattered. So twice in my career as a wedding coordinator, I have been chipping the glass out of a photo frame, and the photo frame has just been there with no glass in the front, but no one ever noticed.
Nice.
So I'm really sorry if you're one of the people that had a glassless frame when you got home and you thought, how did that happen?
You now know that was Lydia.
It was
and you can
Lydia's
sue
fault.
her.
It was Lydia.
You are very clumsy, aren't you? So.
I am clumsy.
I mean, that's a bit strange coming from me, considering I am as
You're
well.
very
but-
clumsy.
I was going to say, Maggie, you're not one to talk.
I'm not. I am not clumsy.
Oh God, you should have seen me last night moving all those round tables. God. Oh, you know when like you hear like muscle men in the gym? I was like this.
It's a very active role.
Very active.
It's when it's during a wedding day, if you're moving the tables during turnaround, and you've always got one bloke that comes over and goes, "Do you want a hand?" I'm like, "No, I can do it myself.
Back
I am
off.
a strong woman.
Strong woman.
I go to the gym. I can do
Yeah.
this."
Have you ever had, just out of curiosity, has anyone had to move tables on the day?
No.
Yes.
Right. Not on the day.
No, not on the day?
No.
Okay.
Day before.
Oh, okay.
I was in
tell.
by myself because obviously we have the rota where there's a couple of days when you're on your own.
Yeah.
Big table plan, 80 odd people. My bride emails me, we've changed the table plan. So instead of it being one way in the room, I had to flip the whole thing so it would come down the room. She then arrives for drop off,
Oh, no.
looks at the main room, that's not right.
Oh.
Needs to be the other way. Well, we decided to get rid of that table anyway. We decided afterwards we'd change it, and I thought, did you decide not to let me know? Like, it's fun. Did you decide not to just drop me an email as well and tell me that? So then I had to change it all back as well.
Yeah.
You've had to change on the day.
I've changed on the day. I can't remember when that was. I was just thinking of that. I can't remember when that was, but I received a table plan. And because it was quite a small number of people, it was just the normal way around.
Yeah.
But they didn't. Most of our couples write love letters and bar,
Yeah.
so that we can see
Yeah, we know
the
which way
difference.
they want it.
But this one didn't have that. So when I looked at it, I was like, well, it's definitely that way around because it would be too short to be the other way around.
Yeah.
Like, so I put it that way, and then I think it was you that helped me, wasn't
Yeah,
it? Flip
I
it round
remember-
because
I remember
she
flipping the whole
arrived and it
thing.
wasn't
Yeah.
right, and I was like, no, because
Yeah.
it doesn't matter at that stage because
No.
there's no one there. But it's like, you know, it's
like,
got to
we
be
prep
clear
day
on the table
before
plan.
to
Yeah, we
obviously
try and
not
prep
have
as much
to
as
do
we can.
that.
can't
Yeah.
we? You'll be in the office sometimes quite zen, and then you just hear on the roof just,
And
and it's like,
and everyone's
is that rain? And suddenly you're bombing out
running
across the
across.
room. It's like running
Yeah.
across. You know, you've got pianists helping with cushions, like chucking them in
I think
shower.
someone-
Chris,
that,
thank
that,
you.
that reel is still on
Yeah, I was going to say,
Instagram
someone
of
has
us,
got
like,
a video
running
of
the piles
us.
of
Yeah,
chairs.
there's a really funny
Yeah.
picture of us three. I think Brett James took it
Yeah, I was
actually.
like,
Possibly, yeah.
And
With these
we are
cushions.
there, and I look so
there's
fuming at the rain. I'm like,
That was one of your weddings as well. Remember when we had loads of people and you were like, Louisa, light the fires because we had all these wet cushions we didn't know what to do.
it was the summer.
Yeah.
So I was like, light the fire.
I've seen videos on that day of Sue in the ceremony barn with a hairdryer trying
Yes,
That was a good day.
I was like, I know we've got loads of stuff to do, but this is comical gold.
There was us, Sue, the two registrars drying the chair sashes with hair
Got the
dryers.
hair dryers out the accommodation, so we want to push buttons, and she's like, this.
Did someone take a video of that and send
No,
it
it
to
was
me?
me.
I was like, I can't not take a video of
It
this.
was
Sue.
It was the sort of moment where afterwards I saw the same two registrars the next day and we laughed about it so
Yeah.
much because it was stressful at the time because obviously it rained, all the chair sashes got wet. We'd really tried to get the couple to go inside as well because we knew it was going to rain.
Yeah.
But it was so close to the ceremony we had to put the chairs out. It then slammed it down.
Yeah.
Then we brought those sash chairs into the ceremony barn in here so that it could be inside, dried them all off, and then they were like, oh, it stopped, we want to go outside again.
We just sat there.
And we were like, no! It was chaos. So we've spilled the tea a little bit, shall we say, on some... I can't believe we've done this. It's hilarious.
I like it, actually.
Scary. But obviously, what can we do to avoid this? Not much.
No.
So I guess the main question is, what is our toolkit for dealing with these situations?
For one, keep calm.
Yeah.
and
Take a
carry
deep
on.
breath first and then
What a big lizzie.
try and take it one step at a time.
Yeah.
Always have your radio in case
Oh,
you
yeah.
need to shout for help.
Always have your radio.
You just hear me crying on the other end of the radio. It's like, right, it's good.
The glass washer's broke.
My
No
advice
one's there to
is, I had to go and take a breather in the loo and be like,
You know where's a lovely,
Right.
you know where's a
I
lovely
do
place
do
for a
that.
breather? Shed.
Yes, I like going to the
That's
shed as
true,
well.
actually.
Sometimes I'll just go up there, pretend I'm messing with the chairs, but really I'm going, right,
what do I
composure.
do?
Has anyone
Counter-terror.
else?
Sometimes you have to just be by yourself to like come up with a solution to things.
Okay. I've gone somewhere else before.
Where have you gone?
Well, sometimes if actually no, I lie. Oh God, no, this is going to be weird. I walked into the walk-in fridge before.
In the summer.
In the summer, exactly. In the summer when it was really hot.
in the summer.
I needed a breather, so I just walked into the walk-in fridge and
Just
sat
standing there.
away from the food, of
Prayed
course.
for it to
But I was
lock.
just a bit like,
Do
okay, I can go back out now.
Like you're in the walk-in fridge doing that, and then the chef comes in just to grab his tomatoes. You're like, just getting the milk.
Just having a minute. In the walk-in fridge.
Yeah.
What do you need?
I
I
like-
just needed some.
I like to do
free
that in the
grease,
cellar
you know,
though
to
as
cool me
well.
down.
Like I like to go into the cellar and hug a keg because they're quite cool, you know.
Not warm hugs.
Have
cool
we ever
hugs.
had any guests ever being?
I've done a
All
bar
the
shift,
time.
guys. Nightmare.
Me too, and that was the same.
The bar team, you guys are great.
Honestly, fair
Because
play, guys.
people
They really
are-
do
fair
put up
play.
with some
When you
stuff.
tell them it's a midnight finish and we're closing the bar about 1:45, they don't want to stop.
No,
They
they,
always
that's
are.
something that our bar team definitely do have to deal with is people not wanting to go.
Yeah.
That's the first thing. I think sometimes as well when people have had a drink, sadly they sort of lose their morals a little bit maybe. And we have a lot of swearing, shouting. We are lucky though, like we don't usually have anything more than that. I've never known anything like that, which is good. And I think that really speaks for how wonderful our couples are too. But we do have some
Questionable guests.
some questionable behaviour sometimes. So
Again, you just have to breathe and sort of. keep
they do a
calm.
fantastic job of dealing with it, don't they? They
They do.
really do, and it all still goes very smoothly. You know,
You just
on
say-
the evening.
Litchfield's not that far. Carry on down there.
Yeah,
Go to
where
the
they-
party.
where they going?
Weatherspoons.
Oh, okay.
Or that place. What's it called? Bar Home.
I was going to say, go to a club in your wedding dress.
Yeah, that'd be cool.
My mum did that.
Did she?
No,
Yeah,
have you
she's
seen
cool.
club floors?
Yeah, grim.
Yeah.
I'm Louisa on that one.
Don't go.
You'd
clubbing.
have like chips stuck to your dress if you went to Wetherspoons.
Yeah.
I think chips are the least of your
Yeah.
worries. Some of the
Yeah.
customers around these days. You're going to have a lot more than a chip stuck to the bottom of your dress.
Christ. So, any advice for? I think what we've discovered in this conversation is that it's not usually the bride. Actually, is it? I think people are very quick to say bridezillas, but actually, we don't have a lot of stories of that.
No,
You know,
it's
we love
people
our
stressing
brides.
her out. But
Yeah.
it's actually them that are making more.
Yeah,
that's what
it's
it
normally
is,
the
yeah.
people maybe around them in their immediate
I think
party.
my advice would be just stick to your guns of
Yeah.
what it
Yeah.
is that you want, what it is you're looking for, and try not to let other people's opinions influence you, because people unfortunately have been influenced by
Yeah.
their opinions, and then it
Yeah.
can cause chaos along the way.
Yeah, it's not just like the thought of regret afterwards. It is also the chaos it causes on the day. People try to change things last minute,
Yeah.
and it's we never do anything unless it goes through our couples. You know, we don't even sometimes. I think there's almost one half of the couple as well that you're like, I definitely need to check that with that person.
Yeah.
Do you know what I mean? So yeah, I totally agree with that. That's great advice. Yeah.
Yeah, I think as well. On the flip side of that, obviously, you know, every bride, every couple knows what they want, and that's great. But
Sometimes.
sometimes if listen to your coordinator as well, though,
Yeah.
because
Yeah.
if on the day we're coming in and saying, look, come 2:00, it's gonna be raining, you know, and we know the venue, we know it inside out, we know what our protocols are and things like that. So just you've trusted us so far. Just
Yeah.
keep trusting
Keep
us,
trusting
because you
us.
know we want to make sure that you guys have the best day ever.
Yeah.
You know,
We've got your best
and
interests at
it means
heart.
Yeah.
it means so much to us that every single couple that walks through this door has the most amazing day.
Yeah.
So you know, just take our advice.
Yeah.
we've got a lot of experience as well.
Yeah.
So.
Yeah, 100% I agree. I think it's just sticking to your guns. There can be a lot of family politics involved in weddings, and it isn't just in the planning stages. I think it can definitely happen on the day, and people can try to interfere. Obviously, we never take anything personally.
No.
So it doesn't matter to us, but it's obviously we just want everyone to have the perfect time.
Yeah.
That's the main thing, isn't it?
Definitely.
So
you might not always like it, but it's in your best interest.
So thank you very much for joining us for this episode of Yes to I Do. We hope you've enjoyed it as much as we have, and we will see you next time. Bye.
Bye.
Thanks for listening to this episode of Yes to I Do. Make sure you hit subscribe and share this podcast with fellow brides, grooms, and wedding enthusiasts. Ready to bring your dream wedding to life? Visit our website, cotonhousefarm.com, to book a tour of our breathtaking venue or schedule a planning meeting with our expert team. See you next time.